Same strategy. Stay mid-height level. Stay in front of them. Lay into him. Don't get discouraged if he hits you. Keep your head in the game.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area.
Back to another gameplay footage of Daemon X Machina. This time it's going to be another boss tip. So there's another Colossus or Immortal that I had trouble with that I've gotten used to doing by myself, and I want to showcase this Immortal to you and kind of the tips that I use in order to take this Immortal down. So my layout is 2 rifles, another rifle on my back for extra ammo, and a rail gun. So I'm going to go, it's this mission here. So obviously the game wants me to have a member on this mission, but after I complete it the first time, I'll be able to do it by myself. So for this mission, you really want to target the worm, whatever you want to call him, mouth. Call him a transform if you like.
Approach complete.
And you want to stay mobile too, because even though he's kind of slow, he's fast underground. You'll see. So just stay airborne like this. So his first attack, he always does this, which you can kind of rack up some damage on him.
Agent of justice.
All right. You can actually do more damage to him if you want him by having him run into the buildings. And my apologies, that wasn't supposed to happen. I should have been a little bit higher than him. He'll often do that move, so that's what I'm saying. Stay kind of airborne with this guy. But as you saw, that his weak point was his mouth. Let's see if we can catch him. When you focus on his mouth, it becomes easier to manage. We can try to see him. Alright, never mind.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 25%.
So that's what I was saying. Stay a little bit up because he will rush you. You see? He is a raging bull, really.
Our forces are evenly matched.
He really wants me. Alright. For this mission, you don't have to really worry about the guys that he sits around with you. Because those guys, all they do is do flamethrower weaponry, which just drains your stamina. Stay up just a little bit, because he will try to rush you. We're already almost 50% of his life. He doesn't quite like that.
At times, even amusement has its limits.
So he will do a different attack after a while, because he's taking extra amount of damage. That's the attack I'm talking about.
I misjudged the situation.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 75%.
So it took me a while to really get the hang of him. Kind of have a nice even balance. So if you stay kind of above him, but not too high so you miss his mouth, he's really easy to manage.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 90%.
Just stay in front of him, lay into him, and you should be A-okay. Took him down. No problem. And he's kind of worth to farm because you do get his laser rifle. Or I guess laser beam or laser rifle, whatever you like to call it. And it's a charge shot.
Immortal eliminated. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
That's it.
Mapping return sequence.
This mission, even though I made it look easy, it's really not that easy when you first starting to play it, because you really have to get used to what is a good height to be when hovering above him. You don't want to be too high because you'll just be shooting his back most of the time and you'll be going in the ground. You don't want to be too low because he will rush you and hit you with that attack several times. No lie. Also, you want to stay mobile because he will jump out of the ground and try to hit you out the air. He is that aggressive. But as you can see, that we subdued him with these tips, and you can subdue him too. And before I let you guys go, I want to show you my layout for this mission. Hangar, equipment, and everything should stay the same. So I have a rifle on my right. I have a rifle on my left, which more is likely like a machine gun. I have a railgun on my back. I have the propel tank on the back of the arsenal, like so. And for an extra set of ammo, I have the Grim Reaper rifle on my back, as you can see right there. So I just wanted to show you my layout before I attempt this mission by myself, to show you that this mission is possible to complete by yourself. Alright, now to show you that you can complete this mission by yourself. As you see, the slot member is now open. No partners, all by myself. Same strategy. Stay mid-height level. Stay in front of them. Lay into them. Don't get discouraged if he hits you. Keep your head in the game.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area.
He's going to go in the ground. He's going to come back up somewhere and try to distract you with his rockets.
Short-range radar will not be affected.
Right here.
Begin the mission.
Lay into him, get his attention, tell him that you're mean business, that you ain't playing around. Turn your extra hit bonus on and just lay into his face. As long as you keep the pressure on him, he shouldn't charge at you. Well, maybe he will. That always proves me wrong.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 25%.
Oh, here's a weird thing about this this immortal. He damages himself when he runs into buildings. So if you need to use one of these buildings over here, I'm going to demonstrate that right now. When he runs into it, it hurts himself. I'm going to stay around here and try to lure him into these buildings. Alright, never mind, so I'll get his attention. Alright, so. Come on. Yep, there's one. So he hurt himself doing that. And these enemies that they bring onto the field, they shoot flame at you, or they have a flamethrower. And they'll drain your stamina. They don't do so much damage to you. They'll just drain your stamina, so that way you fall to the ground and you get to the position that you want you to be in. See, if I was on the ground, it's really hard to dodge him. It's really fast. And his hitbox is pretty big too. So don't underestimate him.
detecting a change in the Immortal's attack pattern.
So now
Caution,
he's
detect.
into the phase where he's going to be doing an energy beam from
Cumulative
his,
damage to the target
his
has
mouth.
reached 50%.
So just watch out for that. Stay in front of him, but at the same time, just be on your guard for any special attacks. See, like that.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 75%.
And he's making the field pretty interesting because as he's bleeding, this acid ooze is affecting your arsenal as well. So don't panic that you're running into the acid field. Just keep the strategy going on. You should be okay. And if you can't get a shot at him from his mouth, just lay some shots into him from a distance. Just get that points up.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 90%.
And that's it. I was having such a hard time on this mission when I was first trying to learn him because I was either staying on the ground or I wasn't high enough or I was too high and I was just not doing enough damage. Now that I got the groove of it and found that sweet spot,
complete. Mission
it's
accomplishment
easy
recognized.
as taking a
Mapping
puppet
return
from a baby.
sequence.
And that's it. And the enemies are not really much a problem in this mission, so you don't even have to really focus on them unless you have to. So that is my tips and tricks on how to take down the colossal or immortal Dreadnought. If you have any other questions, be sure to let me know down in the comments. And until then, you guys have a good one, and always keep your head in the game. I can show you the weapon that you'll be farming on this mission. So this weapon that you're farming is a laser rifle, and it's called Raider Force. I kind of recommend this rifle more than the other ones because you can charge it up and it has a big, wide, high output beam, energy beam coming from it. So let me show you that. I'm gonna put it on my back right now. I'll show you, demonstrate it for you. Go on the testing grounds. Okay, so this is the weapon that you'll be farming Dreadnought for. So let me show you. I just equipped it on my left hand side. So you have to hold it, charge it up like this. And there you go. So it's like a energy rifle, whatever, my baba. The only problem is you have to have your aim on point. There's no autocorrect in this thing. But the cool thing about it is my femto isn't being drained so much using this weapon. So I highly recommend it if you need a heavy hitter weapon. So let me know if this video helped you out. Alright? Alright, once again, take care guys. Keep your head in the game.